Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Candidate Survivor. Yes, yes, yes. If you are up there, you're still getting drinks, don't be afraid to come on down, get up close and personal. We're going to have a lot of fun today. I am Seattle's unofficial Attorney General of Drag, Miss Texas 1988. Thank you. I will be hosting today, and I'm so grateful to Numos and the Stranger in Washington Bus for having me. Now, I am stoked to see how many people are here, because we care about local elections, right? Listen, I know it's a little toasty, but it's elections. They're the most exciting thing in the world, so we care about local elections, right? Good. We do indeed. And we have some wonderful candidates here who are going to work their little butts off to impress you all. Now, of course, you should look into all of them individually outside of this, because we don't want you voting just off of if they know 30 Seconds to a Lady Gaga song, right? But it's going to be pretty dang exciting, right? We basically have the Hunger Games here, except they're going to be doing silly things like eating hot wings instead of murdering each other in the woods, so that's good. And we have the wonderful people who are putting this on, who are organizing all of this. Give it up for Washington Bus.
My name is Cynthia. Shout out. My name is Cynthia. Are you she, her? Thank you. Love the love. My name is Cynthia. I use she, her gender pronouns, and I am proud to be the executive director of the Washington Bus. So, if you don't already know, the Washington Bus is a statewide movement-building organization that increases the political access and participation of young people. In short, we make politics fun as fuck. So we are so excited to have a sold-out event today, and this is the first time that we've come back and gathered to host a very epic Candidate Survivor. So we have Candidate Survivor as a way to show that young people give a damn about politics, and also we provide a space where policy and fun meet together. So I'm really thankful for the Washington Bus team, for all of you being here, the Stranger, Miss Texas. We're gonna put on a great event, so give it up one more time for this year's Candidate Survivor.
All right, what's up everybody? We have a good show for you tonight. It is my pleasure, my name is Ty by the way. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the panelists we have tonight. So before I do that, let me just tell you all real quick. These kids, my babies, we turn them into bona fide political organizers, and we do that through a fellowship program that's 10 weeks, a paid summer program where we run them. That's right, because we ain't sure to get paid, right? That's both curriculum combined with practical campaign experience on the doors, registering voters like y'all, canvassing. If you saw them out there trying to get y'all to vote or put your vouchers out there, please give a shout out to them. Let's scream, yes! That's my fellows. All right. So, as I'm fogging up my glasses. That being said, allow me to introduce our panelists / fellows, as well as Seattle's only newspaper, our Stranger panelists. So, we have Kenzie Knapp, Andrew, I did last names, I shouldn't do last names. Luke, and Luke, and say hi to Ian over there. These guys are 18 to 25, and we turn them into political organizers through the bus. So, allow me to give the mic over to our Stranger.
Someone was distracting me in the crowd. She noticed you missed me. I'm Hannah, I'm a reporter at The Stranger.
All right, that's everybody. Turning it over to Jasmine.
Hey, just some community norms. We have some amazing candidates who have volunteered to share their talents. Let's be nice. Let's not be mean to people when they're giving their answers to spicy questions. Then that's the opportunity to say how you feel. But, you know, be cool. Yeah, be cool.
Wonderful indeed. Give it up again for Washington Bus! And our panelists, thank you all so much. You are doing very important work for our community and engaging the youths. And we want you all to make sure that you vote for the primary in August. Of course, there are some candidates who didn't want to come play with us today or just weren't able to. Wah, wah, you know, sucks to suck. No, definitely keep an eye on them as well. In fact, on Thursday, The Stranger will be hosting their candidate review and endorsement, so make sure to check that out through The Stranger. This is like a very important election cycle. We have 7 out of the 9 seats, and only 3 of the people in those seats are running again. So this is a big old turnover for our local government here, yeah. So make sure to show all the candidates a lot of love. In fact, why don't we go ahead and bring all the candidates out here. Yes, yes, yes. Woo. Yeah, keep it going for your city council candidates and your contestants tonight for Candidate Survivor. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, come on, community love. Keep it going. All right, we're gonna give you a lot of opportunities to cheer and scream for them, but let's go ahead and meet all of them. We're gonna kick it off. I'm gonna pass the microphone and you just pass it down the line. Y'all get a chance to introduce yourselves, and I believe you only have 60 seconds to do so, otherwise a very loud, obnoxious air horn will go off, so keep it nice and tight. But let's kick it off first, District 1 with Marin Costa.
So great to be here. I'm Marin Costa, running for Seattle City Council District 1. I'm probably most famous or infamous for telling Jeff Bezos that he needed to have a climate pledge and treat his workers better. Kind of got fired for that, but it turned out good in the end. I'm super passionate about solving our homeless problem and climate justice, and among other things that we need to fix in this city. And I'm super excited to have the opportunity to be a city council member. So vote for me.
Hello, I'm Stephen Brown and I sell bagels. Right over there. I'm also a candidate for District 1. I'm the only Canadian in the race. What else can I tell you? I've been living here for 30 years, and it's a joy to be up on this stage. Nice to meet you all.
Hey everyone, I'm Tammy Morales. Thank you. I am a sitting city council member representing District 2. Is District 2 in the house? Thank you. Okay, so for 3 reasons I would like for you to vote for me. Number 1, I am the only proven progressive in this race, and I think my record demonstrates that. Number 2, I am endorsed by labor because I've been fighting for workers for long before I was on council. I'm endorsed by environmental organizations because we know that the only way to solve our climate crisis is to make sure that our land use policies are reflective of our priorities for improving, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and making sure that our housing and transportation programs are working. And I'm endorsed by a lot of other people that you all support. And number 3, what was number 3? We are not always going to agree, and that's okay, because what you will always know is where I stand. One thing I do not do is act wishy-washy and not answer questions. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate you coming out here. Please stay involved in this election. It's very important. We've got...
I'm your obnoxious air horn.
Yeah,
So
okay.
your best 60 seconds.
We got a lot of new candidates coming, so please stay involved and do your research. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Margaret Elizabeth. I'm running for Seattle City Council in District 2. I'm an out and out, loud, proud trans woman, and I would tell you a lot about my policies regarding homelessness and climate change and what we can do to tackle those things, but I'm here for a good time tonight. And instead, I'd like you to just go to my website, martinforseattle.com, and I hope you're all here for a good time too, because all these candidates are, and we're gonna rock it. Good night, everyone.
What's up? I'm Alex Hudson. Welcome to District 3. I have been fighting on behalf of transit riders and residents in the city of Seattle for a long time. I live car-free, I'm a renter, I'm a mom to a teenager, and I'm all about making it so that everybody can have a future here with affordable housing, no one sleeps on our streets, and we live a viable planet and a prosperous economy for everyone. I'm a badass fighter, I made transit free for every kid in Washington, and I don't back down from a fight. Let's get it done.
Yo! Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Ashofu and I'm running for Seattle District 3. I mean, I'm coming from a place where I was homeless, I was told no, I was told you would never achieve anything, and I'm running this race not because of me, but I'm running this race for every one of us that have been told no. For every one of us that have been told we can never achieve anything. This is our race, this is our time. In the fight for my liberation, I have to fight for everyone's liberation. And join me as we take over City Council. Thank you everyone!
What up, what up, what up? D3, let's go, let's go. Listen, how many D3 people do we have in the house? Hey, all right. Listen, my name is Joy Hollingsworth. I'm running for Seattle City Council, District 3. Born and raised in the Central District, live in the same third generation Seattleite. I still live in the same home my grandmother purchased here in 1947, which is huge. Black home ownership. We're running on three things: community safety. We want to make sure our small businesses are taken care of, and we want to make sure we help people that are experiencing homelessness. We're getting them into shelter and make sure they get all the resources that they need. We got to take care of our vulnerable, and we're making sure our kids are taken care of. Our parks, our libraries, our schools, all those need to get funded. Thank you. Go joyforseattle.com. Would love y'all to support me. Thank you.
What's up? I'm Ron Davis. Thanks for showing up. I'm from District 4. I'm the only one here from District 4 tonight. And let me tell you what, want to know why I'm running? I'm running because the rent is too fucking high and you should not have to pay so much for it. I want this to be a city that you can live in, you can raise a family in, you can retire in. I want the same thing for my kids. I want it to be a city that you can be safe in and everybody can be safe in. Where we don't make safety something that is an issue of inequity. And last but not least, I am the only person in my race who wasn't either caught giving money to Republicans or brought in by a certain group of very powerful people to get them a $230 million tax cut. Okay? We don't want that. There's this corporate PAC trying to beat me. That means I need you to come out, show up, vote if you're in my district, but also we're going to be knocking a whole lot of doors because there's a lot of corporate money coming at us. Thanks.
I'm Christiana Obi Sumner. Make some noise! So I'm running for City Council District 5. That's everything pretty much north of 85th. A lot of you may know me as Christina Obi Sumner, who I ran for the Transparency seat in 2017, who has been co-chair of Disabilities and the Renters Commission, who is founder of Epiphanies of Equity, which does disability justice with over 250 organizations across the nation, and Queer Monarch to 2023 first runner-up. So, what that means is this. I'm tired, you're tired, we're all tired of doing things that are ineffective, unsustainable, and non-collective. What I know from being
government as a rich toolkit of what it takes to have policy analysis that has upstream solutions for downstream effective, collective, and sustainable results. I've already proven this. You might have known this from passing one of the first bans on minimum wage. So you're looking for disability justice, racial equity, transformative justice, and you're looking for something that's actually going to work with someone who's proven results. Vote ChristianaObiSumner.com D5.
Hi everybody, I'm Milu Jenks, running in Seattle District 5. I'm a second generation Iranian American, a ELL student. I cannot believe that I'm standing here before you all today. I am your can-do candidate. I'm the person who, after the Parkland shootings, organized and helped fundraise for our nation's largest gun buyback, and it is a county council program today. And now I said yes because this city has not done enough for climate change. We have achieved 1% of our climate reduction goals. We need housing, we need transportation, and there is no environmental justice without racial justice. So vote for me.
How we all doing tonight? My name's Shane Macumber. I'm from District 5. Anybody else make the trek down from the wild north? Anybody? 6 of you, that's great. So I am running in District 5. I've lived in the Pacific Northwest my entire life. I grew up in Arlington. As it turns out, as a gay kid in Arlington, terrible. Don't recommend it. North Seattle was the place I actually found a community. It was the small businesses that were so important. And as we are seeing now, they're being bought up by big box stores and chain restaurants that drive down our wages, they fight against our rights, and they don't give us anything back in return. I want to make sure as we build housing for the people that need it, we focus on putting economic opportunities in the hands of you. So you can work where you live, you can start businesses, and you can have the opportunities our parents got right here in Seattle going forward. Vote for me, Shane Macumber, District 5.
Let's go, District 6. I'm Councilmember Dan Strauss, representing Ballard, Fremont, Finney, Green Lake, Greenwood, Crown Hill, soon to have Magnolia back and working for all of Seattle. I work out of City Hall half-time in my Ballard office at the Ballard Library half-time. My office focuses on 3 top priorities. That's addressing public safety, addressing homelessness, and creating housing that is affordable for working families. Because the family I grew up in should be able to afford to live in Seattle today and tomorrow. I've addressed encampments without sweeps. I've cut red tape to build housing faster, and I brought you the outdoor dining as a permanent feature of our city. So after this, go enjoy a little bit of outdoor dining. I've dedicated my life to public service, navigated hard times, and I've delivered for our district and city by bringing people together to find common ground. I am so sorry none of my opponents showed up. They're too busy to get made fun of by all y'all.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Andrew Lewis, your Seattle City Council member from District 7. Honored to be running unopposed, apparently, for another term, which is great. So, in the first term, we came together with community. We funded making our community centers for cooling, for climate resiliency in the face of our climate emergency. We doubled the equity fund for parks to make sure the projects in community don't need to scrounge together to get basic maintenance improvements for their parks. We can provide that as a basic public service. Came together with my colleagues to fund a dual dispatch police response alternative that's going to be hitting the ground this fall. That's real results on the ground for change, for the future of this city. We got to build on that in the second term. I'm committed to doing that work. Ask for your consideration tonight, and appreciate seeing you all. This is the most fun event of the whole campaign cycle, guys. It doesn't get any better than Canada Survivor. This is it. This is the height. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, give it up again for all of your candidates. Yes, hell yeah. Yes, thank you all for taking the time to be here and for taking the time to run to help our city. Now, I'm gonna do a little explanation of exactly what we're doing here today for all of you and for all of you. We're going to have 3 rounds to this here little competition, see who survives. The first one is, of course, the talent round. Yeah. You may think that we are electing you for your smarts or your compassion. No, it's for your talent. I'm just kidding. These lovely folks are just going the extra mile to show you a little extra about themselves, so make sure you support them during the talent show. Of course, after that, we will have a lip sync for your life. Yes, indeed. After those 2 rounds, we will take a little intermission. Before we do that, though, we need to find out who did the best out of those 2 rounds, so we will have a little scream match for y'all to vote, so make sure to save your voices. But then we'll take a little intermission and come back for the real juice, not just the spicy juice, but the meat of what it takes to run for the city council. That is, of course, our hot takes with hot sauce. Yeah! You all want to see them sweat a little, you know? Yeah. During that, you will have 30 seconds to answer important policy questions while having the spiciest time of your lives. Are y'all ready? Well, y'all can exit the stage. We're gonna get started with our talent portion. And I believe we are kicking off. Lauren, if you want to stay up here, I think we're kicking it off with you. We're gonna keep you up here. If you want to start getting set up, Lauren. You can stay up here. We're gonna get all our ducks in a row, all our candidates in a line, and we'll kick off here. Yeah. Whoop. We're going right in, yeah? You're getting your things. Okay, wonderful. Are y'all excited to see some talents from these wonderful city council representatives? Yes. This is surprisingly, I don't think any of them are doing a drag act. I know, disappointing. I know. It's okay, at least 3 of them said I looked pretty, so they got bonus points, okay? I looked on my Instagram, they all lost a point because none of them were following me. Boo! No, all of them have been so lovely and supportive backstage. We love to see that. We love to see them coming to the hill, giving a little joy to our queer community and our allies. You gotta fit into one of those 2 things. You live in Seattle. Alrighty, you set to go. We got some. Ooh! Lovely. Beautiful. Our wonderful tech team, if you could cue up some music, give some good music and good sound here, and then we will pass it off to the talented Marin Costa of District 1. Ooh, and you only have 60 to 90 seconds once we get going. If you would like. Okay, we'll start the timing.
Alright, okay, this is hard to believe. I know it's gonna be, you're gonna think I'm crazy. I can teleport myself. Now I'm gonna try something a little smaller scale. Normally I like to travel internationally, but this time I'm just gonna try to travel across the stage. So I'm gonna disappear and then I'm gonna reappear. So keep your eyes out over there.
Yes, yes, yes. Give it up for Mar and Costa and Twin. Dang. That shook me. I was surprised. We love it. We love it. We love it. All right. In our 60 to 90 seconds here, we are going to kick it off next from also District 1. It's Stephen Brown.
So I grew up in Canada, and the only thing we studied in history was the building of a railroad. And I got bored, so I snuck in National Geographics. But not for that. I stuck them in so I could learn all the presidents in order. And that's my talent. I can name all the presidents in order. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, Zachary Taylor, Bill Arthur, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, Arthur, Garfield, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford.
That is time for you. Thank you. Give it up again for Stephen Brown. Yes, the goodness. All right. As we are getting set up here, ooh, some musical instruments coming out. I wonder what's gonna happen with that. Exciting. Alrighty. With approximately 30 to 90 seconds, I am a lazy little air horn.
Pressure's on, man. It's a timer. Shit.
Give it up for Danny Morales.
Are there any songwriters in the house? Okay, God bless you, because here's my 1-minute version of a 5-minute song. So here we go. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Okay, shh, I have to hear this. Well, I wake up in the morning and I hop on the 7, go for a ride, and I hear everybody saying, what's going on? Well, talking to my neighbors, I can feel the vibe, folks know I get shit done, but the times ain't on my side. What's going on? And I try. Oh my God, do I try? I try to change things from inside this institution. But no new taxes, more sweeps and jails. You know, the Times endorsed candidates never fail to call for more law and order. But those are fake solutions.
Oh, we guys, that was lovely. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, you got it going on. Hell yeah, Tammy. Woo! Y'all recognize that song? Yeah, what is going on? All right, we're going to move right along, bring up Margaret Elizabeth, District 2.
Hi everyone. So I'm going to play nothing that you recognize on a harmonica. I don't know, it's not even clear.
Margaret Elizabeth, District 2 with some mad harmonica skills we love, we love, we love. Next up, for District 3, we have Alex Hudson!
Okay, so I grew up on a farm and my talent was going to be hypnotizing a chicken, but I felt like that was going to go all kinds of wrong. So, I am the human one bus away. So what I want to hear is prompts from the audience about how to get from anywhere in Seattle to District 3. And I'm going to tell you how to get there on transit. Jenny Durkin's house? I myself have not been there, but I do believe it's out in Sandpoint. So you need to take the light rail to the university station and then take the 30 or the 31. Seattle roller rink from here. That's that 60, baby, all the way across town. All right, one more. Golden Gardens? Okay, beachhead direct, that's an idea. We need direct access to the beach, but I think the best way you get there is Bruce Harrell's house, Bellevue, 540. But really the best way to get there is on your bike.
Hell yeah, give it up. Again for Alex Hudson, giving us directions anywhere. We love that town. I could use that. I'm struggle with the GPS. Alright, coming up next, if we need a little bit set up. Get on up here, yeah. We have Andrew Ashiofu, District 3. With some fabulous nails, if I must say so myself. Wow. We love. All right, take it away.
Faggot, nigger, booty scratcher, homophobia, racism, xenophobia. Who am I when everywhere I go I'm rejected? I search for acceptance, but you don't belong here. You're not wanted here. But where do I stand? Where do I go? Should I hide or should I be myself? In the midst of rejection, there is power in self. The self is where I searched, traveled, hungered, rejected, dejected. But one thing I had was hope. Because they say as long as you're alive, there is hope, and as long as there's hope, there is a way. All I needed was a way. But they were the blockades and the barriers. Because I was just trying to find myself. And then I remembered the story of the phoenix from the ashes, and when I remembered that, I said, no matter how dark, no matter how empty, no matter what barriers come my way, I am the phoenix. I am my own nigger. I am my own booty scratcher. I am my own faggot. You can call me what you want. But Mama said, you answer to the name you're called. My name is Andrew Ikechukwu Melvin Ashiofu. I am who I am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Andrew. Damn, wow. Woo. Come on, powerful talent, right? Damn. Make sure, are y'all enjoying seeing these candidates bring you some talent? Yeah. Make sure you remember all of the things you saw during the talent portion, because we will be holding off on voting until after the whole lip sync, so keep a track of all the good things. But right now, let's give it up for Joy Hollingsworth!
I'm nervous as hell.
Need an edible. Anybody got one? Come on, it's Capitol Hill. All right.
1 second. Sorry, thank you.
Used to call me on my cell phone. Hey, when you need my love, call me on my cell phone. Come on, what? When you need my love, I know when that hotline blinks, hey, that could only be one thing. Hey, I know when that hotline blinks, that could only be one thing. Remix what? From the 6. Yep, Seattle. So cold sitting in the space needle shower. What? That's the one thing Clay Bennett didn't take. Oklahoma City, y'all are so fake. Welcome to the rain city. This is my town. Rain, drizzle, drip, drop, green all around. Local cars, fresh salmon, green trees. Can't compare another city. Please let the beat flow. One-way ticket headed to the bay. Growing dreads, yelling, hey, I'm a cornball jiffy already know. We pop bottles, apple cider, let's go!
Thank you. Yeah, keep it going for it, Troy. District 3. Woo, yes. All right. You know what? Yeah. I'm convinced at this point that no matter how this election goes, we need to have an annual city council musical that gets put out. Well, let's give it up for Ron Davis!
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from Wallingford. Hit the slopes in Whistler or Leavenworth. But I'm taking the Metro bus, 44 I'm in a deep state of mind. Seen New York Broadway shows, sip tequila slow on a Cabo Beach. Been high down in Portland, even been to Greece. But I know what I'm needing, I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a deep state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the cold and the mist. But now I need a little snark and warmth.
And that is your time, but it's lovely.
Stranger and
Wonderful. Yes, keep it going for Ron, vying for District 4. Whew, honestly, it was playing well, flipping the pages by, that was the talent for me. Doing some multitasking, I couldn't, not with my ADHD. Give it up for our wonderful helpers also clearing this keyboard off stage. Yes, looking good, looking stylish. Alright, we have a few more people bringing their talent. Some of our candidates, our contestants. Alright, we are going to bring up, if you're all ready for it, I don't want to, oh, good. Christiana Obi Sumner! These candidates are giving Seattle Drag a run for our money. Oh my God. See them booked at my next show. I'm gonna get a little pill for y'all here. Ooh. Alrighty. We have coming up next. Ooh, we got a little bit set up here. Oh my God. Are y'all making sure you're gonna vote in a primary, right? August? I believe it's August 1st, am I correct? Is that correct? Oh good, thank God. I'm a drag queen, and some of us do run for city council. I am not going to do that. I have a job. I should have said that if you wanted to tip these artists, you could. They're all competing for a salary bigger than mine though, so I'll keep the dollars. Oh yes, we got some more lovely guitar. Come to the stage. Alrighty. Yes, get that lovely adjusted. And let's make a lot of noise for Nilu Jinx!
Hi everybody, that's going to be a tough act to follow, but I am learning guitar and you get a chance to play at Numos, you have to say yes. Yeah! If you know the song, sing along. When the night has come and the lamp is on and the moon is the only light you see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand and hope for me.
Yes, Nilu! Ooh, yeah. Wow. Really a stacked lineup of talent from District 5. We have one more person from District 5. Ooh. I did hear that there was a sports game in town. This is the right energy. Get excited for your teams. This is how we do. If people cared about politics as much as they did sports, we'd be living in a different fucking country. Oh my God. Alright, you sit here. We got some drums. I'd love to see that. Alright. Let's give it up for Shane Maycomber, District 5.
So my actual talent is fire reading, but they said I might kill everybody, so we're getting bongos instead. The reason I am running between you and me, the city has a lot of work to do. We have a lack of houses, and in those homes live in fear that the landlord who dictates their rent grows greedier every year. We as public servants can clearly see and hear the breaking point of our working class drawing ever near. I proudly stand with labor, their example served to lead. They are our city's greatest allies in our fight against corporate greed. The reason I am running, as you've often heard me say, the growing voice of our city's rage will not be held at bay. Thank you, Shane Ackerman, District 5.
Yeah, perfect timing. Shane Maycomber. You said it wrong before. I have a nice little Minnesota tendencies with A's. Some people say, how do y'all, I say drag queen. Y'all in this region say drag queen. Had to relearn my A's. In fact, yeah, it's the Minnesota in me, a little Scandinavian goodness, yeah. This next person, in fact, is after my own heart with some Scandinavian talents. But yeah, Matt Colvin. Oh, you taking me to dinner? All right.
So I need some help from the crowd. We're doing a lutefisk eating contest straight from Ballard. Who wants to challenge me to eating lutefisk? I got no takers in this entire crowd. I see your hand over here. No hand, no hand. Anyone? It's freshly boiled.
You make your way up to the stage here. Oh,
Come
we got
on,
it.
we got a taker.
Choose your adventure, yes.
So we've got some lutefisk. If you want to play the music, once it's done playing, we will quit eating. Whoever ate more wins.
We got the music tech crew. You go ahead and play that music. I think they're ready to go. Ready? And go! Alrighty, that is your time, according to our timekeeper. Oh, yes, give it up for one, too. Wait, let's see here. How did y'all do at this competition? Okay, okay, wait. Could you, oh my god, it smells. Could you pass me your name and pronouns?
Sophie Debs.
Well, Sophie, congratulations, you are the winner of this lutefisk eating contest! Oh my goodness. That smells awful. Let me just, if you, do you smell it? Welcome to my Norwegian grandparents' house. If y'all haven't had lutefisk, don't. Alright, we have one last person coming up here. Oh, yes. And it is a slideshow. So, pay attention right here for Andrew Lewis.
Okay, guys. Hello. Hi. My name's Andrew Lewis, but my friends call me Hamstraps. I'm here to do a slideshow. Follow us through the year. Let's get rolling. We only have 60 seconds. Okay, so this is me. I live in Queen Anne with my wife Laura, our daughter Vivian. Laura has a couple of cats, Scoop and Maggie. Next slide. Alright, so I ran in 2019. Let's go. We got some good art. It looks like I lost my Virginia yacht. Next, and then support your local nonprofit Center for Women. Okay, so on election night, apparently all my friends were good looking. You know, Katie Herzog's never been wrong about anything, so clearly this must be true. Now, in Uptown, we had a really, really tough thing where, like, I renamed Lower Queen Anne Uptown. And, you know, like, there were some people who didn't really like that idea of renaming this. You know, Andrew Lewis aside, there's some people that did still prefer it, despite me, that was nice. But hey, for the next term, new slide, we're going for the top of Queen Anne. Go back. Good. We're going for the top of Queen Anne, okay? Upper Uptown. This is gonna be a term 2 priority. It's gonna happen. Set your watch to it. Okay, next slide. So I had another vote recently. It was kind of a controversial vote. This is actually a picture of me waiting for the result of the Bin Laden raid, I think. But in any event, we had this vote. Not everyone was a fan. Here, next slide. So, you know, we got a lot of stuff on Twitter. Alex Zimmerman really didn't like it. Alex Zimmerman supporting Olga, apparently. Definitely don't vote for Anthony Lewis, whoever that is. You know, but it was broad-based. There were a lot of people who were opposed. Next slide.
And that is actually actually time for you to turn to our timekeeper, but thank you so much, Andrew Lewis. Alrighty. Yes, there we go. Thank you so much. Give it up again for Andrew. I'm here with this little slideshow here. Alright, keep a little mental tab of your favorites from that section because we are moving right into challenge number 2, the lip sync for your life. Yes. How many of y'all have been to a drag show before? Okay. Well, if you haven't, you're about to get a little taste of it. We're going to see how well they do. And we are going to start things off by inviting up our candidates for District 1. Get up here, Maren and Steven. Are you back there getting toasty? Yes. They are going to have 90 seconds to lip sync for their lives. I'm going to hold up at the end of that little fan behind each candidate, and you're going to choose who you think did the best, not only from this section, but their talents as well. So think back on those. And candidates, get ready. On your mark. Get set. Go! Both of you stay up here because this is where we're going to cut down. We are only going to have one advancing of the 2 of these. Not just from that lovely performance, but also talent and a little introductory as well. You think about that here. I'm going to hold up a fan. You can only cheer for one because I need to figure out who's the winner here. Ready, and... Ooh. Ready? Alright. Sounds like Maren Costa is going to be moving on here. You'll make your way down to the stage, and then we will be bringing up for District 2, Tammy and Margaret. Get on up here. Come on here. Are you all ready to lip sync for your lives? I think so. I think they're ready. Okay. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Girls,
Alright, this comes the time. You're gonna decide who advanced to that final round here. Thinking both off the talents and from the lip sync. I'm gonna start my fans, vote for one. Ready? Alrighty, y'all. Sounds like Tammy will be advancing. Congratulations to both of you. Y'all crush it. Yes. Y'all can make your way up this stage. Good work, good work. Y'all, this is fun. We're gonna have our first batch of 3 coming to the stage. Welcome up for District 3, Alex, Andrew, and Joy. Got on up here. Oh, come on, outfit changes all around. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all look ready for this. Okay. I'm excited. 1, 2, 3, go!
I feel it coming in the air, and the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the pain. It's a dangerous affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Ride it round and tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind, soon run this town tonight. Soon run this town tonight.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your petites on. All black everything. Black cars, all black everything. And our girls are blackbirds, riding with their diligence. I get more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is not familiar. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Dougie grip, I lost a flip for 5 sacks. We on 2 and 5,6 0 shots, 0 hiccup.
Oh yeah, alright, that was time. Hot down. Woo! So we have going for the district with all the drag. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna come from this side here. I'm gonna figure out how to not trip you. Y'all get nice and close to each other so I don't trip you with my microphone cord. Are you ready here? Thinking both off on the talent and the lip sync. Right here and last one here. I think we have a clear winner of that round here. Give it up for Andrew Ashiofu. Alrighty. Alex, Andrew, and Joy, thank you so much. Now we are gonna switch some things around here. We didn't get everybody from every district, so we are gonna clump together District 4, Ron, and District 6, Dan, and District 7, Andrew. So Ron, Dan, Andrew, get up here. You're going to lip sync for your chance to move on to the final battle here. Woo. Spicy, spicy. Y'all ready for this? 1, 2, 3, hit it!
Just a
Don't forfeit.
All right. Thinking on the talent and the lip sync. Here we go. Ready, and... And I was pretty close here. I think, unfortunately, let's see. Do we need to do this one more time? Vote for one. Good. Now, think clear. Okay, ready? We're gonna do a real quickie. Huh. And we are giving it to Ron, moving forward. Woo. Had to check it one more time. Good work to you all, good work to you all. All right, last round here for District 5. Christiana, Nilu, and Shane, get up here. Our last chance to decide who's advancing to the hot wings, and we'll give you a little intermission here. Oh! Alright, good for outfits. Let's get this going. 1, 2, 3, hit it! 1, 2, 3, and the lip sync here. Gonna bring the fan around. Woo. Yes, collect the goods. Talent and lip sync, here we go. Over here. Thank you all so much. All right, y'all. We are going to give you a little intermission, a little chance to wet your whistle so you can scream some more. After this, we have our 30-second Hot Ones interviews. We'll see you in just a little bit. Alrighty, welcome back to Candidate Survivor. Yes. If you're still getting drinks up there, come on down, because this is when it gets hot, alright? This is the good spicy part you've all been waiting for. Yes, this is the lovely interview section. They will get 30 seconds to answer policy questions while devouring some first mild, then medium, then super spicy little hot wings up here. Yeah. If they're lucky, it still smells like lutefisk. We have a wonderful panel over here that has some emojis they can hold up to express their feelings on these answers. Are y'all ready to welcome? Oh, and they got lemonade. Keep it nice and acidic. Are y'all ready to welcome back your top 5 candidates/contestants? Beautiful. You can walk right behind here. Give it up for Marin Costa, Tammy Morales, Andrew Ashofu, Ron Davis, and Christina Obi-Sumner. Got everybody? I can count to 5. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Pick one. Before we get this rolling, I just want to see from a raise of hands, how many of y'all like spicy food? Okay, ooh, fun. Well, they are going to get 30 seconds to answer these questions. I'm going to hang back here. We're going to get our lovely people. Rich, if you want to come on up here. Are we missing? Oh, yeah, great, perfect, there we go. Ooh. Pass it off to you here. Take it away.
Thank you. Hi again, everyone. So the time has come for the final countdown. So we'll be starting off with the mild questions. Secretly, I will judge you if you take a drink of water or lemonade because this should not be spicy. And I purposely volunteered because this job has aged me and my stomach can no longer handle spice. So if I can take it, you all can take it. Let's do this! So I will also be having the wings alongside you all. And so how this is gonna work out is we'll just all take a bite. See, nothing. This one's good. It tastes very yummy. And then I am gonna go down, and before you answer, you also have to take a bite of the wing. Show the crowd how much of a bite you have taken for accountability purposes because politics should be held accountable, right? That's right. All right, so Christiana, we will always start on this side. Go ahead, take a bite, and yeah, the mild one. What is, show us. Ooh, okay. Yes. What is the most radical policy position you have? Or if you don't have any, you can lie. Just, we can't tell.
My most radical policy position is that we need to have reparative justice, not just transformative justice, hold our city accountable for what they say, and make sure that they actually do what they say. That means ensuring that we directly fund communities and amplify their voices. And yes, that does mean a little bit of a intersectional reparations, abolitionism. That's what it means.
Alrighty, coming over here. Accountability.
I don't think these should be radical, but nobody anywhere in this rich country should pay more than 30% of their income to live in their home. And I don't care that the politics of it are for some reason shit, but we absolutely should be paying reparations. No doubt.
Sorry, I was waiting for the mild spice to kick in. I have so many radical policies, but one is during COVID, I was a flight attendant and I stopped working. and the government provided universal basic income. So I don't know the fuck why we cannot provide universal basic income to get people off the streets into houses. And another radical probably is I had to depend on sex while I was homeless. We need to legalize sex workers' work. Thank you.
Probably the most radical policy that I will be supporting is policy to support climate justice. We are way behind as a city, as a country, as a planet, and we need to get off fossil fuels as quick as we can, and it will take some radical change. It will take some, people will have to make some cuts and make some changes, and we need to like move forward so that we don't, so that we have a future, so our kids have a future.
I feel like every fucking thing I do is considered radical, and none of it is radical. So I would say, you know, I am really just focused on making sure that our most vulnerable are protected, and that we focus on prevention instead of putting people in jail for being poor and vulnerable.
Okay, you don't have to eat any more wings because we're just at the mild level. Next question. Graffiti just went up at the park. Do you commission a mural, paint it gray, leave it be, or organize a press conference? Tammy, we'll start with you.
I'm sorry, tell me the options.
Tammy's ready. Options. Commission a mural, paint it gray, leave it be, or organize a press conference.
Let's paint murals everywhere across the city. We have so many beautiful neighborhoods, so many perspectives, so many communities of color, so many people whose voices and opinions and perspectives need to be reflected in this city. And I think murals are the way to do it. So graffiti is a mural, it is public art, and we should do more of it.
I have been supporting graffiti as art since 1991 when I came out here to start a group that supported women and children and women and girls, and to try to raise up women and girls with art. And we commissioned graffiti artists to do exactly that. That's what we need to do. There's, like you said, so much talent, and it makes our city more beautiful. There's no reason why we can't have amazing murals on the boring sides of every building.
So, one of the most beautiful places to see murals here is this very fucking building outside. So, graffitis are beautiful. They are the expression, they say art is the expression of the human mind. Art heals, art binds, and art is culture. So, graffitis are beauty, are thoughtful, and are part of the culture of the city. So, we need to keep that.
We don't have enough art in schools. We don't have enough art on buildings. Give me more murals.
I grew up in South Jersey in a family that did a lot of street economy, and when I think about this question, I think about my Uncle Kevin, who was one of the most amazing artists, but didn't graduate high school and was part of a street economy, but always had the most beautiful graffiti. I feel that when we see graffiti, what we are seeing is the brilliance of our community. Not only should we leave it be, we should call it a mural, we should pay them with the city dollars that are actually taken for arts and culture, and we should hold a press conference about it and call it a museum for people by the people.
Amazing. Okay, last mile question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love the Democracy Voucher Program? And follow-up question, who was the last person you donated money politically or used your democracy vouchers on? Rapid fire, 30 seconds. Christiana, go.
I would give it an 8, and the last money I gave politically was that Sugar Shack with Brick House on every second Tuesday, because sex work is work, as you see right here.
I'd give it an 8 as well, only because of the independent expenditures. Otherwise, it's perfect. And actually, the last person I gave a democracy voucher to was me.
I think this is louder now. Without democracy vouchers, people like me would not be sitting at this table right now. So I fucking love democracy voucher, but we could do better. So I'll give it an 8.5 over 10 right now. And the last organization I gave money to is the Agenda PAC, which is a nationwide LGBTQ plus political action committee against transphobia.
Democracy vouchers, probably 9. I think the biggest problem with it is that people don't know what they are, and we knock on doors and we're like, what's that? And I'm like, I'm the labor candidate. The business candidate has the dollars, I need the feet, and I need the democracy vouchers. It helps keep big money out of politics. It's so awesome. We need to tell all your friends. And last place I gave money to, Trevor Project, and/or I gave my democracy vouchers to myself.
I'm going to give the Democracy Voucher Program a 7, although I appreciate it and I absolutely benefit from it, but there's some kinks around fundraising restrictions and the timing of when IEs get to drop their millions of dollars and screw us. So we have some kinks to work out, but mostly great. The last candidate I gave to was Olga Diaz, who's running in Toronto.
Awesome, and I will pass it off to Jasmine for the medium spicy.
Hello. I don't think I introduced myself earlier. My name's Jasmine Smith. I am the political manager at the Washington Bus. And we're going to heat things up a little bit. So again, quick answers. The first question I have for you. Are you ready with your mediums? There were 943 sweeps in 2022. What is the right number?
Zero.
The number's negative because we owe those people their stuff back.
I also agree the number is negative because we don't only owe them their stuff back, we owe them reparations, and we owe them affordable housing, and we owe them the moon for all the crap we put them through.
All right, are you ready? All right, if you were giving a locker room speech to Seattle's deadliest, SPD, what would you tell them? If you're giving a locker room speech to SPD, what do you tell them?
Go home.
Stop shooting people.
I have to stand up for this. As a black queer person and as an immigrant, you fucked my community up. You don't deserve what you're getting and you're just nothing but a fucking crybaby.
I mean, get fixed. You know, like, anti-racist, anti-sexist police is what we need. I don't know that that's possible with the system we have, but that's what we need.
I would say stop coming to me asking for more money and explain to me how you're providing safety for the money you already get.
All right, are we ready for our last question for this round? Oh yeah, this is still medium, sorry, my bad. Yeah, you want to take my rice? That's cool. Yeah. So activists show up at your door with some chalk and some ideas. Do you talk to them? Do you call the cops? Or do you hide inside and then whine about them at the next city council meeting?
This is a real situation, and my daughter and I went out and graffitied the street with them.
All right. Same answer, like, have some fun.
The more the merrier. Don't hide, speak to the people.
We can't have democracy if we don't talk, even to the people that piss us off. And so if they're there, maybe protesting for a reason we're offended by, we still got to get out there and talk to them.
I'm going to set the record straight really quick with this question. There has been rumors going around that I was someone who did something like this in 2020. Let me tell you about what I was in 2020. I was disabled in a wheelchair with COVID 3 times. Right? What I think is really important about this race is that people run on what they need to, like what they have to give, and not mudsling or have rumors about people that are dog whistles for anti-blackness. Here's the thing, if someone came to my house, I ran for this so I could speak to my constituents. I would speak to my constituents. I would have a chair outside, bring my little Yorkie dog, bring a couple of cans of soda, and say, hey, you rolled up on my house, what's good? Let's talk about it, right? But what I think I want to acknowledge about this is that whoever hears this message and has been hearing about rumors that I have been someone who is this scary black person, ooh, they're so scary. Let's just say, for all of you, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Thank you. I didn't spread the rumors, but I would. I'm Rich Smith, I'm the editor of The Stranger. I've got a couple of questions, but before I answer the first one, where's the spicy? Where's the spicy? Is this which is the most? Which is the one? Hit me. All right. All right. Oh, it hits. It's meaningful. It's got something to say. Oh yeah, you all gotta eat it. Did you? Yeah. Bottoms up. You gotta feel the heat. I want you hot. Oh God. Okay. First question. You mentioned it a couple times, but I'll ask to make sure. Do you think Seattle owes black people and people of color reparations if they were impacted by redlining and racial covenants? And if so, what's your favorite form of reparations? And what reparations should we offer them? Some examples, if you're not read up, are like truth-telling, like a little resolution to say sorry. Another one is like land back. And then another one is money. Just give them money. Christiana.
So obviously you know that I'm going to say yes to reparations. The other thing about this too, it's a little bit about me. My family went up the Great Migration up to South Jersey, to a little place called Sallertown, New Jersey, where my ancestor built a house that our family had for 100 years, and it was gentrified and taken by white people. So here's the thing, it's multifaceted. Not only because faith without words said, I don't want to hear your sorries, I want to see your actions, and I want you to rend them pockets. So, not only do we need land back, not only do we need money, not just for redlining, but people move to this city, as I did, as black folks and people at low majority, and within 72 hours they're already impacted. If you work here, if you live here, if you go to school here, you're impacted. Seattle, you know the history. They have a lot of work to do, and if I was to be elected, I would work with Tammy Morales, since I know your office is working on making an RSJI an actual ordinance, and I believe that reparations package should be a part of that.
So, people that look like me have been screwing over black Americans, black Americans, Asian Americans, Native Americans, for hundreds of years. Here in the city of Seattle, though, we've done some specific things that Rich just mentioned. Absolutely, my answer is yes. My default answer is housing. That's what comes to instinct, but is my first instinct. But I'm a white dude. I don't make that decision. I make that decision with the community that is affected.
So one of my policy on our website is reparation funds, and it's so deep. I work in public health. I see the health impact in my community. So how do we do this? One, we bring in money through progressive tax revenue. One of the things I also want to change is how we fine people. The richer you are, the more you pay in car fines, in your parking fines should be based on income because it impacts the rich white people. And we talk about land and housing, we need less barriers and quick access to housing and a return to housing, a right to return to new buildings should be to the black people. Also, we need to fight at the state level to ensure that Medicare is fucking free. Healthcare is wealth. And I know the impact. I spend over $3,000 to get my HIV medication. And we also look at the environmental impact due to, we have so many flights going through South Seattle and these people are dealing with respiratory issues. So fucking give us back our money, fucking give us back our rights, and give us our voice and power back in Seattle. We just don't only deserve it, we own it. Thank you.
So reparations, absolutely. Reparations will be when the healing begins in our nation, and we need to make that happen. In D1 already alone, like D1 alone, my district, we have the classic examples of environmental racism. We have the Duwamish River where all of the pollution is getting dumped, all of the commerce is going through our city, and none of the money stays there. Just the lead and the cadmium and the pollution and the diesel fuel, and we need to make that right. And when we start to fix these things, we're going to start with the communities that have been underrepresented and underinvested in first.
So I run my office based on 3 principles that I have heard from community in my years organizing, which are to repair the harm done to Black and brown communities, to democratize access to resource and power, and to plan for the 7th generation. And those principles guide everything that we do in terms of policymaking and budgeting. And I agree that the priority needs to be on access to land, access to resources. Africatown has been promoting their pay the fee program for a long time so that we make sure that we are paying reparations to folks. And that is important at a community level. At the city level, I think it is important that we start looking at what reparations means from a municipal, how the municipality can operate. For us, the priorities are around transferring community-owned, city-owned assets to communities so that we can have permanent affordability of housing. And I am interested in looking at what cash assistance might look, not assistance, reparations would look like for community members. That's a bigger question and a lot of research to be done, but I'm absolutely interested in that.
Thank you. I only asked because the county has a report coming out tomorrow that's going to tell us exactly how much we owe Black people and people of color affected by redlining. Hint, it's between $12 and $34 billion. Final question. Well, I'm glad. Perfect transition. All right. The final question, and we have to be a little quick about it, unfortunately. All right, pretend that they're Jeff Bezos or Guy Palumbo, Jeff Bezos' henchman, and ask them, give them your pitch for spending more taxes or paying their fair share in taxes to Seattle. So Amazon's at the table. What do you tell them to give the city more money?
Pony up or get the hell out of town.
Listen, I know firsthand, power concedes nothing without a demand. We need to make a clear demand and we need to not accept no for an answer. And we will find a way, if the way isn't clear and if the way doesn't happen easy, because again, power concedes nothing without a demand, we find a way to the top of that tree, and we will make sure that people pay their fair share.
Freebies are over, it's time to pay. You cannot complain if you don't pay. You cannot complain about housing crisis if you don't pay to solve the issues you complain about. So pay, shut up, and let's work. Thank you.
The case for investing in the community that your employees live in is really straightforward. The problem isn't that they haven't heard the case, it's the problem that they want someone else to pay for it. So my answer is you have to pay more, and you have to pay more now. I am, as far as I know, and I don't mean to, I think I'm the only candidate who's published an extensive plan on how we can significantly expand progressive taxation in the city, and we need to do it. I'm not going to ask.
The co-switch version. Mr. Bezos, I think it's important for you to understand that because of the ways that you have had an impact on our community and the resources and labor that you have extracted to become a billionaire is always going to be something that is not equitable at all, we are going to have to mandate that you pay your fair share. AAVE real version. Run me that money, it's time to kick in.
Thank you all so much.
Yes, yes, yes. Make a lot of noise for our currently surviving candidates. Oh, yeah. Some good hot takes with hot sauce. I will take the hot sauce in my green room later. Thank you very much. Okay, y'all want a little twist. We are going to give some awards from everything that has happened up to this point and our wonderful panelists. Give it up for our panelists as well. Are going to also tell me who won this specific part of the round. After that, we will have all of our contestants that are still surviving line up, and we will do another little cheer off. So while I talk to them, why don't y'all walk around and stand up right in front here, okay? Woo! Spicy. Yes, hype them up. I have some little cute superlative awards to give out, as well as the best answer. Before we give that one, are y'all ready for... We're gonna kick it off with Best Dress, which Best Dressed goes to Christiana Ovi Sumner! Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. Best talent goes to Joy Hollingsworth. Yes, get on up here and get sashed. Woo. I'm gonna bend down. Yes, come on, best talent. Best spirit going to Andrew Ashofu. And from this section, the best answer goes to Tammy Morales. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Alrighty. Joy, thank you for coming on up here. We're going to narrow it down here to these top 5 again. But damn, you got best talent for sure. Ooh, yeah, look at that, yeah. Come on. All right. This is the true spicy moment. This is the for your life, the moment of survival. From everything that you have seen from these top 5, I am going to walk down with my little fan. We are going to determine who the winner of this whole dang thing is. And I believe a couple of people are going to help me determine which is the loudest one. So I think we got Rich, Christina, and Jasmine on the wings. Y'all listen close here. Ready? I'm not gonna trip anybody here. Shifting behind. Last one here. For sure, top. No need to do any other. Alrighty. Can I get a drum roll, please? Yes. The winner of the 2023 Candidate Survivor is Andrea Shiofu! Keep it going for Andrea Shiofu! Getting that crown, getting that sash, getting some flowers from our panelists. Yes. Andrew. Glorious. Oh, congrats, winner! Alright, yes, this has been the 2023 Candidate Survivor. Make sure you catch up on all these candidates, the candidates who couldn't make it. On Thursday, keep an eye out for The Stranger dropping their endorsements. Follow them at The Stranger on Instagram. I've been your host, Miss Texas 1988. Thank you. Thank you to the entire staff of Numos and to Washington Bus and The Stranger. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night.